What type of teenager were you? What were you like at 20? Were you a know-it-all? Were you a girl that just knew everything and nobody could tell you anything because you just knew? You knew what you looked good in, so you wore that. You knew what type of hairstyle would eat, so you did that. You knew what you wanted your nails to look like. You knew how high you wanted your heels to be. You knew what color was your power color, and so you did whatever it is that you wanted to do. You knew the guy that you wanted to date, even though your mama said he ain't no good for you, even though your brothers, your grandmother, everybody told you stay away from him. You was like, whatever, he's my man, and standing by him. Is that who you were? Hey girl, welcome back. If this is your first time here, hey there. My name is Shamika. I am your best friend. I'm your little sister, your big sister, your friendly neighbor, your favorite cousin, your workout partner, your prayer partner, your business partner, your accountability partner, whatever you need me to be, girl, that is what I am happy to be for you. And welcome to the channel. I'm so glad that you're here. I love having company. I create comfort for the girlies surrounding all things level up, all things glow up, all things girly, cutesy, and lovely and beautiful, all of the wonderful things, honey. We believe in rainbows and unicorns and sunshine, and that every day and every way we get better and better. So if that is your vibe, stick around and subscribe. I would love to have you as a part of this community. I know when I was a teenager, when I was in my 20s, even maybe my early 30s, I was someone that was very sure. I was very sure of myself. Although I played small in some ways, still, I didn't listen a lot. I didn't listen to every single piece of advice that was given to me. I definitely considered who was talking. So if my mother was talking, all ears. If my husband was talking, all ears. But if a random somebody was saying something to me, I wouldn't be disrespectful, but I certainly would dismiss it as needed. I wouldn't necessarily automatically take your advice just because you're offering it to me. But what I'm realizing now, that there are some lessons that I wish I would have gotten before I turned 40. So that's why I wanted to call you over here today, girl, because you're not 40 yet. So I want you to get these lessons before you reach 40. So grab you something great to drink today, girl, and let's get into the 7 things that I wish I knew before I turned 40. All right, girl, the first one is saying no is a superpower. Girl, so you know I'm a recovering people pleaser. So I have been a people pleaser my entire life. For as long as I can remember, I have aimed to please. If you need it and I got it, then you got it. It doesn't matter what it was. If I had 25 cents and you needed 20 cents and I'm left with 5 cents, that's okay, as long as you had what you need. But I wish somebody would have sat me down and said, ma'am, learn to say no. And it's okay to say no. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you selfish. And even if it does make you selfish, that's okay, as long as you are putting yourself first and most and considering you first and most, then the word no should be your bestie for the restie. I wish someone would have told me that. I can think about the situations that I could have avoided, the heartbreak that I could have avoided, the situations that I put myself in, the sticky situations that I put myself in just because I didn't want to say no. I didn't want to be viewed as that girl. I wanted to be viewed as a nice girl, a good girl, someone that you could depend on, someone that would say yes. I enjoyed saying yes to people, but I didn't have to. It really was a superpower to say no, because thinking about it now, the more I said yes to others, the more I said no to myself. And that's what I realized. I said yes too many times, which made me neglect myself, which made me remain in need. I experienced a lot of lack just because I couldn't say no. So get this lesson, honey. Saying no is a superpower that you should become very well acquainted with. Number 2, your words and your actions must match always. Have you ever heard the saying, your word is your bond? Have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard of actions speak louder than words? Have you ever heard that I can't hear what you're saying because I'm too busy looking at what you're doing? I wish someone would have told me, Shamika, your word and your actions must go hand in hand. You can't say that I want greatness. You can't say that I want success and you're laying around in bed all day, doom scrolling, doing nothing, binging on Netflix every single new episode episode that comes out of The Real Housewives, you absolutely must watch it first before the rest of the world so that you can give your commentary on social media, so that you can go in the comment section and argue with complete strangers about what did or didn't happen with Nene Leakes. No, that can't be it. If your words say a thing, then your actions need to say the same thing. Even with the way that we eat, we can't say that we want to be a snatched fitness girly, but every time we turn around, we're ordering pizza or cheeseburgers from McDonald's or traveling just to get In-N-Out burgers from LA. I know somebody on here that would love to go to LA just to go to In-N-Out. That can't be the case. We can't say that we want a long, healthy life, but every time we turn around, we're filling our body with junk. We can't say that we want to be mentally stable when we surround ourselves with people that are toxic in our life, that don't value us, that talk about us behind our back. That's one way in our face and another way behind our back. We know it, but we won't even do anything about it just for the sake of companionship, just for the sake of friendship. We can't stay in a bad relationship that we know is draining us like our kitchen sink, but we won't leave just for the sake of companionship. We can't say, I want a nice life, I want a nice house, but we won't tidy up our life or tidy up our house. Everything that you say has to be backed by your actions. Number 3, live your life, not someone else's. Now, this is kind of twofold because too many of us are living a life that our parents want us to live or that society says that we should live. You're 25, so you should have already graduated from college. You should be married, have 2.5 kids, and have a house with the white picket fence. You shouldn't be renting. You should not be single. You should definitely have children. Why don't you have children? That's not what society says. You're supposed to be a college graduate by now. Why aren't you a college graduate? Why don't you have a husband? What's wrong with you? That's the definition of living someone else's life, not mine. I am 42. I don't have any children. Not to say that I don't want children, but I don't have children. I don't fit into the bucket of the perfect American dream. There is no perfect American dream. There is no cookie cutter life. Live your life. Now, the second part of that is make sure that you are not living a life that you see someone else have, so you try to govern and pattern your life based on what they do. So I see her traveling the world, so let me go buy a ticket because she's a jet setter. Let me go into debt and become a jet setter. Or she has a tall, beautiful man. Let me go over here and see if I can get me a tall, beautiful man. Or she lost weight this week, so let me try to lose weight. Oh, she gained 2 pounds. Let me go gain 2 pounds. Oh, she cut her hair. Let me cut my hair. No, girl. Log off of social media. Sit with yourself. Journal out what you want. Go live your life. Not the one that your church family tells you that they want you to live. Not the one that your sisters, brothers, parents, grandparents, therapists, not the one that they say that you should live. Live the life deep within your soul that you would be pleased with. That at the end of every night, you can close your eyes and have peace knowing that you are living a life that you feel at home in. If you continue to live a life that is not yours, you'll never feel at home. You'll never feel like that you can unpack and stay there for a while. You'll always and continuously be looking for what your next is based on what somebody else says your next is or what homegirl on Instagram is doing so that you know what you should be doing next. No, we won't do that. We will tap in with ourselves. We will be self-aware to see what we want for our lives, and then that is the life that we will live. Then and only then will you be not only satisfied or content, you will be happy. Okay, girl, next. Expectations lead to disappointment. That doesn't feel good, so I'm gonna hold your hand, girl, because my goodness, what we have to realize in life is that people are human. People are very human. Your parents are human, so they're gonna hurt your feelings. They're gonna let you down. They're going to disappoint you. Guess what? That tall, handsome, dark man that you're in love with, yeah, he's gonna hurt your feelings. He is going to disappoint you. I'm not wishing failed marriages, or I'm not saying that your husband is cheating. I'm not saying any of those things. All I'm saying is that in life, people will be people. Humans will be humans. They are imperfect specimens, okay? No one is perfect. What does that mean? They will disappoint you. They're also not mind readers to know what exactly it's gonna take to make sure that you're happy. Also, we don't put our happiness in anybody else's hands in the first place. So going into any situation, we have to just make sure that we go in on an even playing field with a leveled mindset, not with super high expectations so that they can be let down. If you have high expectations, just make sure that you always remember the Bible says put your trust in no man. Why? Because man will fail you. They will let you down. And it doesn't doesn't make them a bad person. My husband hurt my feelings yesterday. Does that make him a bad person? No. Does that mean that he loves me less? No. It just means that he's human and I'm a woman. He's a man, I'm a woman. We couldn't be any more different. He can't read my mind. He doesn't know every single thing that I'm thinking. He knows me very well, but that doesn't mean that he knows every single thing about me. So he hurt my feelings yesterday. So what did I do? I forgave him and we moved on, and we're still madly in love. So all I'm saying is just know with every expectation is the possibility of disappointment. When you go into a situation with that mentality, it's very difficult for you to be shattered if it happens. And it's not to say that we expect disappointment. We hope for the best, but sometimes we prepare for the worst. Have an optimistic mindset, but just know that every single thing will not work out the way that we might want it to, and that's okay. The next one is so simple that I cannot believe I didn't get it sooner. Ignore people. Ignore people. I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the back. Ignore people. Now, once again, this is twofold as well. We're going to ignore people and their opinions, but we're also going to ignore people and their praise. Why would I say that? Because people are going to give you their opinions. They're going to project their fear on you. They're going to tell you what they think, what they feel about what's going on in your life, what's going on in everybody else's lives. You have to be able to tune out the noise to live your own life and to be happy and have ultimate peace. Tune out. I don't want to hear what other people have to say. If it's not a trusted source, my ears have to be deaf to what you are saying. But on the other side, ignore the praise. Ignore the applause so that you're not living only for validation. That can keep you stuck in a vicious cycle of needing to tell people what you're doing, show people what you're doing to get their reaction and ultimately their validation so that you can feel validated within yourself. Absolutely not. That means that you're living life for someone else. You're not living life for you. You're living life for the validation of someone else. That someone could be your parents. That someone could be society as a whole, posting on social media, living your life based on likes, comments, and subscribes. That someone could be your pastor, your therapist, your neighbor, a man that you're chasing, a woman that you're chasing, love that you're chasing, a job that you want. So if you just ignore people altogether, and not to say not love anybody or not have community or not have connection with people, I'm not preaching detachment here, but I am saying ignore people in the sense of being mentally and inwardly self-validated. No one else needs to validate you except for you. No one can steer you in any direction that you don't want to go in because I'm ignoring you. Even if I hear you, I can hear you, I can entertain you, I can listen, I can even engage. But at the end of every single day, it is me living this life. So what I think matters most. What I want matters most. What I say matters most. So in that sense, ignoring people is so good for your mental health, for your nervous system to be regulated, for your soul to be satisfied. So we're not only ignoring the validation, but we're also ignoring the bad advice. I learned that I'm not even taking advice from somebody if I wouldn't trade places with you. I don't even want your advice. I don't need to know what you would do in this situation. Why? You've never been in this situation. So how can you tell me how to build a house and you've never built a house? How can you tell me how to build on social media or how to start a company when you've never done either of the two? So learn to ignore people, good or bad. Learn to ignore people. Now, this one is somewhat of a gut check, but I had to learn this the hard way. You might always be misunderstood and judged. Girl, be okay with it. Learn to live with it because everybody isn't going to like you. Everybody isn't going to believe everything that you say. Everybody won't see the best and the good in you. Some people will misunderstand you. You will be trying to be incredibly nice and friendly and open and honest and warm and welcoming to somebody. Someone is going to take that as you being irritating, annoying. She's doing the most. Why is she so much? Why won't she leave me alone? Get out of my face. I'm not interested. Someone might take your kindness for weakness.
She is so small. Do you see how she's acting? That is so cringe. I would never show up that small.
Someone will misunderstand you and they're going to judge you. Be okay with it. You will have so much peace knowing that that is a possibility so that when or if it happens, it doesn't catch you by surprise. It doesn't knock you off your soapbox and now you're completely stunned that someone misunderstood you. Oh my gosh. So now let me overthink and think about why they misunderstood me. Do they not know how amazing I am? They probably don't know how amazing you are. They probably won't even give the time of day to try to get to know how amazing you are. Be okay with that. Why? Because we're self-validated. We're self-valued. I see the value in myself. yourself. Whether you see it or not is not my problem or my business. That's your problem and that's your business. So be okay with being misunderstood and be okay with being judged and move on with your wonderful life, girl. What they think about you is none of your business and it doesn't change how amazing you are. And the last one, girl, I wish I would have known this sooner. Only be Delulu when it comes to you. What do I mean by that? So we've heard Delulu is the Lulu, glory, hallelujah. Yes, be delusional. Have big delusional confidence, but only when it comes to you. Don't be Delulu when it comes to other people. If somebody is waving a red flag all in your face as red as my sweater, baby, you better believe that. Don't be so Delulu that you're ignoring the red flag, honey. No, no, no. We are not Delulu when it comes to things that are obvious and evident and in our face. We're not going to ignore it. Look at it, inspect it, and pay attention to it and move accordingly. Only be Delulu when it comes to you, your dreams, your vision, your goals, your aspirations, your non-negotiables, your big, bold, amazing life that you want to live, your dream life. Yeah, be Delulu about that, but not when it comes to homeboy that's not treating you right. And you're ignoring the red flags, wishing, hoping, praying, manifesting that he's going to change and somehow do a complete 180 and become the man of your dreams when all he's ever done was lie to you, cheated on you, never told you the truth, gaslights you, and make sure that you're just sitting on the sideline while he's living his best life with somebody else. That's not what we're doing. We're not going to be so Delulu when homegirl, all she does is throw shade at you. Everybody else claps for your win, but your best friend. Everybody else claps when you have a victory, but your bestie for the restie. We're not being Delulu about that. We're going to address it and see it for what it is. There she is with her jealous self. Let her go. She's not your friend. Find a new circle that will celebrate you and clap when you win, and not clap when you win only in your face. Clap when you win behind your back. Like they're your walking marketing team. Some of our friends won't even share our success on social media. Sharing on social media is completely free and your friend won't even do it, but that's your bestie? No, girl. She don't like you. You want me to say it again? She does not like you. Don't be Delulu about it. Come on out of that delusional city and see stuff for what it is and move on and go live your wonderful life. Only be Delulu when it comes to you. Period. Point blank. So that's it, girl. That's it. Those are the 7 things that I wish I would have learned before I turned 40. Honey, when I tell you I arrived and got the lesson, I arrived and got the lesson. So share this with another girly that needs these lessons. And if you haven't gotten all of these lessons, tell me in the comments which one did you need the most and which one did you need that you didn't even know that you needed until you heard it. You didn't even know that it was a lesson until you heard it. Let me know in the comments section. Let's talk. I love talking to y'all in the comments section. So please, would you like, would you comment, would you subscribe if you have not already, and share this with somebody that would benefit from it. I love spending time with you. Remember who you are, girl. You are that deal. You are the most amazing thing that God ever did. You are the best thing since sliced bread. You are the cat's meow and the dog's tuxedo, honey. You are everything that God has called you to be and more, and you will see all of the good things that God has for you this season. I decree that. I declare that for your life, that this season you will see all that God has for you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye, girl.
I can hear my father cheering for me. I'm there for this. Can't be no other way. I'm there for this. Don't care what